Montgomery Gentry was an American country music duo composed of vocalists Eddie Montgomery and Troy Gentry, both natives of Kentucky. The two began performing in the 1990s as part of two different bands with Montgomery's brother, John Michael Montgomery. Although Gentry won a talent contest in 1994, he reunited with Eddie Montgomery after Gentry was unable to find a solo record deal, and Montgomery Gentry was formed in 1999. The duo is known for its southern rock influences, and has collaborated with Charlie Daniels, Toby Keith, Five for Fighting, and members of the Allman Brothers Band. Montgomery Gentry released 6 studio albums for Columbia Records' Nashville division: Tattoos and Scars, 1999, Carrying On 2001, My Town, 2002, You Do Your Thing, 2004, Some People Change, 2006, and Back When I Knew It All, 2008, and a Greatest Hits package. These albums have produced more than 20 chart singles for the duo on the Billboard Hot Country Songs charts, including the #1 hits If You Ever Stop Loving Me, Something to Be Proud Of, Lucky Man, Back When I Knew It All and Roll With Me. 10 more of their songs have reached top 10 on the country charts, including the #3 hit Gone, the most played country song by a duo in 2005. Tattoos and Scars, My Town and You Do Your Thing are all certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. In 1999, they were awarded Favorite New Artist, Country at the American Music Awards. Both the Academy of Country Music and Country Music Association named them Duo of the Year in 2000, an award for which they have been nominated by both associations in every year since. In 2009, they were inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. Troy Gentry died in a helicopter crash in Medford, New Jersey on September 8, 2017. He was 50 years old. Gerald Edward Eddie Montgomery was born September 30, 1963, in Danville, Kentucky, and Troy T. Roy Gentry was born April 5, 1967, in Lexington, Kentucky. When Montgomery was 13, he played drums in his parents' band, Harold Montgomery and the Kentucky River Express. In 1990, Montgomery founded the band Early Tims, which included his younger brother, John Michael Montgomery, and Troy Gentry. After Early Tims broke up, the Montgomery brothers and Gentry briefly performed as Young Country, with John Michael as lead vocalist. John Michael left for a solo career in the early 1990s. Gentry went solo and won the Jim Beam National Talent Contest in 1994, which led to him opening for Patty Loveless and Tracy Byrd. Gentry initially wanted to pursue a solo career, but after he was unable to find a record deal, he reunited with Eddie Montgomery to form a duo called Deuce, which played at local nightclubs. The duo later changed its name to Montgomery Gentry, and signed with Columbia Records' Nashville division in 1999. Musical styles. Montgomery Gentry's sound is defined by Southern rock influences. Steve Huey of AllMusic wrote that the duo evokes the sound and spirit of Southern rockers like Lynyrd Skynyrd, the Marshall Tucker Band, and Charlie Daniels, painting themselves as rowdy redneck rebels who still hold small-town values. They cite Daniels, Lynyrd Skynyrd and Hank Williams Jr. as primary musical influences. Montgomery and Gentry alternate as lead vocalists, with Gentry often accompanying on acoustic guitar. Jurek wrote that Montgomery's rough-hewn baritone and Gentry's almost unreal range and trademark phrasing make something highly original. In his book Country, Richard Carlin describes Montgomery Gentry as rock harder than Brooks and Dunn, although their music could be seen as an extension of that successful pair's boot-scootin' sound. He also writes that Gentry sings with a sweet, high tenor while Montgomery complements with an earthy, sometimes raspy, baritone, and notes that the duo has an energetic stage show and dress. Many of the duo's mid-tempo songs, such as My Town, centralize on a theme of rural life. Others, such as You Do Your Thing and Some People Change, have messages of tolerance towards others with differing opinions. Personal lives. In 2004, Gentry purchased a black bear, named Cubby, from a facility called the Minnesota Wildlife Connection and shot the bear from inside an electrified enclosure, commonly known as a canned hunting. On November 27, 2006, Gentry pleaded guilty to a charge of falsely tagging a bear that was killed in a fenced enclosure as if it had been killed in the wild. Under the plea agreement, he agreed to pay a $15,000 fine, give up hunting, fishing and trapping in Minnesota for 5 years, and forfeit both the stuffed bear and the bow used to shoot the animal in 2004. Gentry posted a statement on the duo's website on November 9, 2010, apologizing for his actions as well as the unethical manner in which he killed the animal. In November 2010, Montgomery told Great American Country that he had been diagnosed with prostate cancer. The cancer was successfully removed a month later. The same month, his wife, Tracy, announced their divorce, and served his papers at Eddie Montgomery's Steakhouse, a restaurant he owned in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. The restaurant closed abruptly in spring 2013. The couple had 4 children and had been married for over 20 years. At first, Montgomery posted to Twitter and Facebook that she divorced him because she did not want to cope with his illness, which she later denied. On September 27, 2015, Montgomery's 19-year-old son, Hunter, was killed in an accident. Gentry married Angie McClure in late 1999. They have one daughter named Kaylee, born in November 2002. Gentry also has an older daughter, Taylor, from a previous marriage. Gentry was killed in a helicopter crash on September 8, 2017, hours before the band was set to perform a concert in New Jersey. On Twitter, the band released the following statement: "It is with great sadness that we confirm that Troy Gentry, half of the popular country duo, Montgomery Gentry, was tragically killed in a helicopter crash which took place at approximately 1 p.m. today in Medford, New Jersey." The band tweeted this statement just before 4 p.m. Eastern Time.